But first, the man at the center of the president's plan, U.S. Federal Housing Director William Pulte. Bill, it's great to have you with us. Thank you for being here.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
So the Federal Reserve leaving interest rates unchanged despite calls from the president on Truth Social not to do so. Does this complicate the efforts the administration is making to lower the cost of home ownership?
Well, it's definitely not helpful, and it's not helpful because Jerome Powell said for a long time, he can't do it because the data said otherwise. He was totally wrong. The data was saying he could lower rates. He can continue to lower rates, but he's just not getting it done. So we are having to pull out literally every tool in our toolbox to try to reverse the damage that Biden and Powell are still doing. Powell's still doing this damage. And, we've made some headway, but frankly, we really need to get a new Fed chair in there and get it quick.
Well, and that's Kevin Warsh. But at the same time, President Trump is directing Fannie and Freddie to buy $200 billion in mortgage bonds. He signed 2 new EOs to loosen regulations on home building. But, in particular, don't you need state and local municipalities to agree to that to help the building process?
Well, look, you need everybody's help, but we're the federal government, and so we definitely have to have our house in order before we start pointing fingers at state and federal, at state and local. And at the federal level, you have a guy like Jerome Powell who's not looking at the data, who's not lowering rates, and that's very, very harmful. And of course, state and local officials say, well, look, Jerome Powell hasn't done his part. Why should we do our part? So it's a constant battle, but I think I'm very confident. The good news is, Cheryl, is I'm very confident that with Scott Besson having worked with Kevin Warsh, they're going to be able to get these interest rates lower. And obviously, I think if interest rates and the 10-year goes lower, I think mortgage rates will follow. And then you'll see, I believe, the restoration of the American dream.
Well, we also, too, just to follow up on the deregulatory actions you're taking, in particular, you're working with Lee Zeldin, the EPA, you're working with Scott Turner. I mean, this is a whole of government approach for you and other cabinet members, correct?
Yes, it's a no-nonsense, no BS approach. President Trump, he just says, get things done. Get the job done, do it right, and get out. And so we're really focused on making sure that we as the government are not a problem. So we're going in, we're getting rid of the red tape, getting rid of the regulations. Cheryl, one of the amazing things about this executive order is it instructs the bank supervision at the Federal Reserve to work with me in my role at Federal Housing to go about loosening mortgage regulations, unnecessary mortgage regulations at the local and community banks. This is going to unleash financing, Cheryl, at the local and community bank level to be able to get people mortgages. I don't know if you remember this, but back in the day, they used to have it where your local bank would give you your mortgage, and it was able to give a very competitive mortgage because it knew who you were, it was comfortable with the area, comfortable with the real estate in the area. And so hopefully we can get back to community lending in this country, which makes it a very local decision, very customized decision, and hopefully lowers rates to make home buying more affordable compared to these last 4 years.
Yeah, and the vehicle to do that is through the CFPB. And I saw the president talking about that. You've also got the Senate passing this bipartisan bill. They're targeting large investors after President Trump took aim at Wall Street's role in the housing market. Watch this.
I signed executive order to ban large Wall Street investment firms from buying up into thousands single-family homes. And now I'm asking Congress to make that ban permanent because homes for people, really, that's what we want. We want homes for people, not for corporations.
There's analysis that institutional investors own about 20% of single-family homes. Do you think that they're willing to sell these homes to average Americans and get out of the president's way?
Well, that's a lot of homes, and I'll tell you, even if it's way smaller than that, that's a lot of homes. And look, why do we have corporations living in homes when we have a housing crisis, in part that Joe Biden created, where nobody can live in these homes because they're so unaffordable, that happened over the last 4 years? President Trump has finally come into office, got inflation down, got mortgage rates down. When he came in, mortgage rates were almost 8%, Cheryl. We got them into the 5s. Now, temporarily, they're a little bit higher, but I'm very confident that they'll come back down. And so you're going to have a situation where homes are more affordable. Homes are more affordable than they were under Joe Biden. And it's very much a psychological thing. So I think if we do this segment, let's say in 2 years or certainly in 4 years, you're going to see just a dramatic shift in the American home buying sentiment. People will be very excited about the American dream once again.
Well, affordability is the word of the year, in particular with the midterms coming. And certainly you and the president and your team are working to make sure that Americans can get into these homes. And we really appreciate all the work that you're doing. We're going to be watching all of it Director William Pulte. Thank you so much for being here.